mic. Can you please? Okay, you're working now. How am I going to solve this problem? Like, but I gotta run it right back. What? I don't see why you had me do that. Words. Oh my gosh. Nothing new. I'm a mess before I start the stream. I might be having a little bit of difficulties too. I'm not gonna be turning my lights on tonight, so I wanna test and see, because I think the lights are drowning my face out, so my VTuber isn't picking up very well. So I wanna try and mess around with this a little bit to see if I got the settings right. In the meantime, you guys get to come on a fun adventure called I'm Not Sat Up Yet, and I gotta go through the whole process I did like last night. Thankfully, I don't have figures I gotta put away. I do gotta move my fan and things like that though. So, and I gotta get my phone charger so I can make sure if my brother needs me for anything, or if like my sister messages me or something, I can get to my phone. Anyways, hello guys, welcome. You're gonna hear me yap for the first 5 minutes. I hope you don't mind. I'm sure you probably don't, but I think you do. I'm still. No, I covered my ears. I'm still also trying to get through my whole like nightly routine because, yes, I'm still 2 years old. I have a whole bedtime routine still. So I try and do that earlier before I do streams, just because I don't want to be getting up at like 2 or 3 after I'm done streaming. If I stream like super late, I don't want to be doing that at like 2 or 3 in the morning, or taking a shower at like 2 or 3 in the morning if it's gonna wake my family up. So, I do that before I start streaming. So I'm still trying to get stuff together from that too. Dang it! I don't have any way of quickly drying my bangs like quietly. Maybe if I just run my comb through like really really fast. I could stand in front of my fan, but maybe that seems like it's working. I just brush my bangs out and fluff them up enough till they dry out. um, I will actually explain things to you guys because so far I'm actually making fairly good time. Um, also, I have some fun news. Um, I'm gonna be a second send something else up. I actually got new headphones, so I can finally hear the music on the game now too. It's not that I didn't have headphones before. The ones I was actually using before apparently decided to just up and give up on me. So I've not had headphones for like the last couple of weeks that I've been streaming. Also, yes, it's gonna be a little noisy here for a second because I'm closing my window. But yeah. I, jeez. this is what I have to do to make sure I can stream properly for you guys. I hope you guys at least appreciate what I do somewhat. I'm sure a lot of you probably don't really care either way, but this is a whole process I gotta go through every time just to stream for you guys. I have to go through, I have to close my window. As much as I hate winter, I really wish it was winter already, because at least then I wouldn't have to keep opening and closing my window. My window would just be closed all the time. And from the sounds of it, it sounds like it's supposed to be a cold winter this year, so maybe I ought to close my window early. I don't know. Well, are you okay? Do you get water in your nose again? Yeah. I take it you did? I have to get my phone charged still. Gosh dang it. I can go ahead and turn this on. Hello. I hope the face tracking does a little bit better. Let me see. Never mind. I hope that's fixing it. Anyways, right, my phone charger, and then I gotta hook my headphones up. I promise, guys, one of these days I will be on top of things. But for right now, you probably should keep wishing because it's not today. In my defense, though, too, I don't usually like plugging my phone in while I'm streaming and things because what am I trying to say? My phone screen is very bright. I'm asking you guys because I always get trashed on by like my brother, my friends, and things like that. Well, not my friends, like my coworkers. I always get trashed on by them, and I got trashed on by one of the people at the Verizon store. Do you guys keep your brightness up on your phones? And I'm turning this back on because I gotta go in my settings and my actual name shows up. So, I know headphones. Let's see here. Yes. No, it's not my TV. It's headphones. It's headphones. Was there a button I was supposed to hit in here? Oh. Well, that is pretty snazzy. Oh my gosh. It's still picking up through my thing. Okay. Oh, they're almost dead. That's okay though. I'm not gonna be using them a whole lot. To be quite frank, I probably only need one. I just would like to hear the music while I'm playing. A little bit. I might not. I'll keep it plugged in. We're back now. Anyways, back to what I was saying about the phone screen thing. I keep my phone brightness down like a lot. And you know what? We'll mount it. Let me do this. There we go. Oh, ew. Ew, I got like a really gross curl thing in my bangs. No. I'm getting messages from BlueStacks. That's cool. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. There we go. I was about to say, I have no way of turning this down. There's no volume options on my headphones. I have to do it manually. Anyways, what I was saying about the phone brightness thing is I get trashed on by everyone because I keep mine down like really, really low, like the lowest it could possibly go. Oh. We got gambling money last night. You know what that means. I gotta do this. But we're not gonna show that. We're gonna shake the bad luck out. Because we're saving it up for one good pull. I did find out too, there is a cap on the thingamabobums. What am I saying? I told you guys, we shook the bad luck out. It's a memory card, but I did not think that was actually gonna work. Okay, I guess this doesn't matter. We got gems. Yippee. Dang it. Wait, what are these cards? Oh, dude, these are cool. And then it's the regular stuff. But those ones are cool. I like his a lot. And I like it. I think it's because they're actual like joints and stuff are the things. Alright. Shake out the bad luck. I believe. We got trolled. Okay, we don't even have enough to gamble. Are you kidding me? Okay, before I get too far into this, let me take my headphone out so I can focus on what I'm saying for a second because I can't focus with sound. So what I found out with these cards is those are all the normal cards I have. Well, okay then. What I found out with them is these ones cap out at 40. So the maximum you could level them up is 40. So if I were to level up and I go max, if I went 15, I can do that, but I can't do the other ones. Or I can't keep going until I get more money, but that I can cap out at 40. I don't know what the ones for rare are, but I'm going to start doing that now. So all of these are capped out and done before we get more cards. Because I'm finding out with my own stuff, it can get very, very overwhelming. Like, very, very overwhelming to try and update everything. So what I am going to do, I'm already hitting challenges to get them done left and right. that done. You know what? Let me get these challenges done and out of here. I can't do that right now. Read a story on Devil Ground. Use a glow stick in battle. Alright, you know what? Because we gotta have the money anyways. The other thing I did find out too, though, what I was saying is you get more money from the harder challenges. Man, but I can skip past this stuff. Maybe some other time. Maybe some other time. For right now, we gotta speed run through this. Boop, boop, and then boop. If you're gonna be crabby at everything, get out of here, Grandpa. Okay, I don't need to keep my hand on the escape button. You know what? I'm actually gonna disconnect my headphones as a whole because I'm not actually playing the game right now. I'm trying to focus more on getting these things leveled up and finished and out of the way. Wait, ooh, free money, no! Give me my free money. Heck yeah. I don't know what that does, but heck yeah. I forgot what that does. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember what I have to have that for. Oh, I do. No, it's to go read the story things. We're gonna do this. Okay, level up, max. I still don't have enough money. Are you kidding me? How much do you cost? Jeez Louise. Okay, do I get I get free stuff in here. That's fun. Okay, now I can go back in and update that card. So we go boop, 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 boop. Max. There we go. See? So you can... Never mind. Man, I don't know how to get... And I still can't level him up either. Okay, well, this is gonna be a very slow boat to get 100% on anything. Please, I have 20 more on him. How far in is... Oh my gosh. You're kidding me. I don't even have anything for him. Or him. How far along? This one's halfway. I don't even have the money. Oh, maybe that would help if I had the sound on for... How long were you guys gonna go without saying anything? I had it muted so if my stream was playing when I went on Twitch to start this, you wouldn't hear it. How long has it been muted? Oh my god, no, I don't even remember what I was doing. Now I'm worried I screwed something else. You know what? We're just gonna do this like 3 times. There we go. That's 2 challenges. I get free money twice. I know. Wait, why did I click on that? I'm already here. Um, I did figure out in Nightbringer today too, on like my personal account on my phone. That game I have seriously not touched. I downloaded it as soon as it came out and I have not played that one. So, yeah, I have no idea what the story even is about. I know this one up to like less than 30, I think. We're reaching where I'm gonna be stopping here. We're getting like very close. The only problem is, or wait, no, I don't think we're getting close on here. Maybe that's on my personal account thing. Either way, yeah, no, we're close. Either way, I've stopped around like less than 30, I think. Yeah, I'm somewhere in here on my own. But I stopped around here because I'm guilty as charged. I listened to the fandom and they stopped right around there, so I have no idea what happens past that point. So that's all new fun territory for me. Same with Nightbringer. I have no idea what happens in there. You know what? I'll just leave those. I think the only thing I can do for now is play the game and read and things like that. I think what I'm gonna do, probably, I hopefully, I don't know. I think I might try and just grind it out and play and read for you guys a bit till like maybe 7 or 10. The next few I gotta use glow sticks for battles anyways. But I'll try and just grind out these next few chapters and read. Also, what is that picture? I get distracted by the backgrounds in this game way too freaking easily. So anyways, this is a very weird painting. Not in the way of like the actual content of it. That is a very, very awkward sized painting. Maybe I've not seen one like that before, but none of the canvases or stuff that I've seen actually have dimensions like that. That is a very odd painting. I'm a huge One Piece nerd. I swear, I thought I saw I thought I saw something with that one. I didn't. Okay, well, we'll just get into it. Also, another thing I'm noticing. Dude, what is your deal? Why does his light look like a cage? Why? And better yet, why is that above your bed? Who has a light above their bed? Like, I know your lights are on your ceiling, but wouldn't you put that in the center of your room? You have lights like on every single wall. Wouldn't you want that in the center? Not above your bed where you're trying to sleep and you don't want light? I don't know. There again, I also kind of get vibes. He probably doesn't. anyways, we're just gonna get into it. If I wasn't tired enough and I actually remember what happened last night, I think Beal walked into the kitchen while we were kind of raiding the fridge. Yeah. So he walked in while we were raiding the fridge with Mammon, and I don't know. I don't know what happened. He got all scary looking, and that was where it ended. Anyways, I just skipped that without reading it for you guys. Yeah, we're just gonna get into this because I gotta go through a lot of these tonight to try and get a bunch of my stuff upgraded so I can continue to 100% things. So yeah. And then what happened? Come on. How many times are you gonna make me say it? I was hungry, so I went to the kitchen looking for something to eat. And while I was digging through the fridge, Beal suddenly came up and attacked me. You ate my custard. No, I didn't eat your custard, Beal. I told you I was just holding it in my hand. That's all. Liar, you were eating it. I could tell. The lid was off. Oh. Well, don't lie at me like it was probably open to begin with. Oh, there's no period there. That actually wasn't a mistake on me this time. How nice. I made sure to write my name on it, and you still ate it. Huh? You wrote your name. Oh, yes. It said property of Beelzebub. You eat it, you die. Oh, really? Huh. I never noticed. That was my custard. You never give up, do you? Whatever. Doesn't have nothing to do with me anyway, 'cause Ducky's the one who ate it. There's no sorry option? You know what? I'm gonna go with this because if I was... I'm picking these if I was actually in this situation. I don't think I'd be able to say that. Like, with him standing right there, I don't think I would be able to. So, we'll just go with this. Sorry. I got a sudden urge and I couldn't stop myself. Well, you are a human, after all. Humans are just stupid like that. It's in your nature. Nothing that can't be done about that. Nothing that can be done about that. You're a demon, Mammon, yet you're still stupid. Hey! What? That's mean. So, let me get this straight. Mammon was hungry, so he went rummaging for food in the kitchen late at night, and he dragged Ducky along with him. That's when he found Beal's custard. Then he talked Ducky into eating the custard, and when Beal saw what had happened, he was so angry that he lost control of himself and went on a rampage. The kitchen ended up getting destroyed, along with Ducky's room. What? Which was on the opposite side of the wall from it. All because of your little prank. Wait. Okay? You don't want demons eating me. You don't want any low-ranking demons to eat me. Yet you put my room next to the kitchen. Are you kidding me? You've got some answering to do. You're not gonna tell me with the house this big. I couldn't sleep in like one of the other rooms. Like I could have literally just vegged out on a couch or something. Instead, you gave me a whole room next to the kitchen. Keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind. You don't want me being eaten, yet you put my room next to the kitchen. And then expected something like this to not happen. Yeah, don't give me that look. Yes, I am scolding you. You know what? You guys too. Every single one of you in chat, I am doing this to as well. Actually, no, you guys are at fault. Or you're not at fault. You guys are a victim in this situation, just like I am. So give him an earful. At this point, anything. I've played this. I listened to the audio for the fan dub of this, and I have played this part on my own, and I never caught on to that. I am just now catching on to that. I did not realize that before. That is so messed up. That is so messed up. Well, I guess that pretty much sums it up, yeah? My custard. And listen well. First of all, no. You listen and you listen well, okay? You should have put my room somewhere else. And better yet, why am I here with them? Why couldn't I stay with Luke and Simon and Solomon? Like, you're not gonna tell me there is a whole other fancy building as big as you guys' house here that the three of them took up all the rooms. Why are you putting me here? Of all places. Like, I could have been in any other place. Ugh, I can tell this is gonna take forever. Yeah, it is. I'm going to give him an earful for that. It's not fair. I'm the victim here. No, I am. I'm the victim here. Who in their right mind says that? No, I don't want you to get hurt. I couldn't quite possibly let you get eaten by any low-ranking demons, yet you put my room next to the I'm not gonna get past that. Did you two just say something? No. Because they're gonna get an earful from me too if they did. No, nothing. To begin with, your recklessness has impacted not just Diablo, but also me. It's also impacted me. This dude went on for 3 hours. Are you kidding me? Bubbles, you're here. Hi, you came in just at the perfect part. Um, so I just barely started reading, and apparently, uh, what did my VTuber do? Apparently, during a fight, someone pretty much got thrown through the wall to the our room. So, now we don't have a room. We're homeless. So now that we've got that straight, I expect each of you to learn something from all of this. What? Oh, wow, that took for. You know, I've learned. I think he just likes hearing himself talk. Nobody can. You know what? I take that back. I was about to say, nobody can lecture someone for that long. But I've unfortunately, I unfortunately know people that can do that. I've not had to myself. I've not had to endure it from them. But I do know someone who could go on for 3 hours or more. It seems like you won't be able to use your room for some time. You know, since it lacks a wall now. You know what? You call it missing a room. I call it renovating and putting a new window in. No. Do you know how cool that would be? Every time you enter your room, there's just a giant gaping hole in the wall. You could literally enter your room every single time like the Kool-Aid Man. Just burst through a hole that's there already and say, oh yeah. Every single time. You could do that. I would do that. Why can't I stay in my room? Why do I gotta stay in Beale's? Oh, that's the end of it, so I don't even get answers. You know what? I'm gonna save the glow sticks. I have to use them for a different battle. I'll use them later on when I can't pass the things. Okay, can you... Will you get out of here? I don't know. Okay. Oh, I did get free stuff though. What did I get? No, it's not a daily challenge. What did I do with him now? I was about to say I didn't even do anything. I just read a story and that was it. Oh, wait. I do have enough money though to go level this card up. It was this one. Yes! Yes! I barely have enough to max it out. Okay. Do I have enough to unlock? No. That's okay. That's okay. I don't have enough. I need 2,000 and something for this one. But I'm getting there. If I keep on top of these now, as I go, I don't think it'll be that hard to 100% this. Wait, how did I... I didn't think my gambling addiction was that bad. You only get 20 if you don't pull anything good one time. How many times did I pull on that event? Okay. I can't even remember. Oh boy. Huh? Oh, now just a second. Why are you putting Ducky in his room? Yeah, I want to know that too. I mean, there's enough space in my room. isn't there? Okay. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not, especially after the whole event that went on with him and Levi earlier in the game. No, I'm good. This is a trivial matter, Mammon. Don't get jealous over it. It shows immaturity. Jealous? What? Who are you calling jealous? As if I'd be jealous. Anyway, Ducky has a pact with me. Your pact is irrelevant. Also, if I'm not mistaken, there's an extra bed in Beale's room. There's also a bed in my room. I mean, the free new renovation. It's not like the walls are filled with asbestos or anything. I'll be fine. Do you understand, Beale? This isn't a request. Yeah, I understand. Wait, no. Why are you making decisions without me? Ugh, this sucks. No. Well, he is right. This... Okay, I take it back. This is a very pretty room. There's jellyfish? Is that what those are? No, those are umbrellas. They look like jellyfish though. That is so cool. So, this is my room. There's 2 beds. This is a very, very pretty room. What? I want to go to the bed on the right. It's purple. No, use my bed. It's the one on the left. But it's purple. Don't use the bed on the right. I'll sleep on the couch. What? Wait, where's the couch in this room? Oh, his eyes match the color of the room. That's cool. The bed on the right is my twin brother's. Oh, you mean the guy in the attic? His name's Belfgor. He's in the human world right now as an exchange student. I hate to break it to you, my guy. I don't think he's there. I don't think he's there. Yeah. He's in the human world? Are you sure? Is that what you were told? Yeah. He came from the human world to the Devildom, and Belfie was sent from the Devildom to the human world. He went there with another demon by the name of... You know what? I'm not gonna... Belfie had a falling out with Lucifer, so he's chosen to be an exchange student. Belfie didn't want to go, but he was forced. So don't mention his name in front of Lucifer. Can I know more about him, please? I said please. Even though we're twins, all that means is that our father made us at the same time. It's not like we're alike in any way. Why did my brain buffer for that? Still, Belfie and I always got along. We used to have a little sister, Lilith. So the 3 of us were always together. Me, Belfie, and Lilith. But that was a long time ago now. Can I know more about her? Okay. I don't feel like talking about her right now. Okay. When Belfier returns to the Devildom, you'll go back to the human world. Which means you two are never gonna meet each other. Yeah, I was about to say, I think we already did. You've gotta start by gaining their trust. And if you want to do that, you can't tell them you came here and spoke with me. Whatever you do, don't mention that. Let's see. You should probably start with Beelzebub. Yes, he'd be the best choice. You need to get close to him. I hate to break the news to you. I think I know where your brother is, and he's not where you think he is. What? Why are you staring at me like that? I told you, didn't I? Belfi and I are twins, but we don't look alike. I'd like to see a picture of his face, please, if you don't mind. You know the portrait hall, right? Pretty sure there's a picture of him there. Oh, that's cool. I want a light like that. Oh, that's so cool. See? Right there. That's Belfi. Yeah, that's him in the attic. There can be no doubt. It's him. It seemed that the occupant of the attic room is none other than Belfgor himself. Why does he want you to... I don't know. That was the one thing I never picked up. Like, I've played this before, but that was the one thing I never picked up. I'm gonna boop your nose. Oh, he's okay with that. Okay. I had just a little bit more I had to level up. Anyways, I don't know. Like I was saying, that is the one thing I never understood when I played through this on like my personal account. And the same with like listening to the audio thing for it. I'm wondering if it's just like a respect factor thing where you're not allowed to lay in the other bed or not. That's like the only thing I could figure, because beyond that, I don't think it would really matter. Especially too because he's not laying in it. I read that as makeup is hard to do, and I was about to say, yeah, you're not wrong with that. But it said making up is hard to do. Yeah, I think so. That's the only thing that makes the most sense. I honestly don't know. There are so many things I am going through, and I'm just now realizing after having like 2 or 3 times of listening to this. Not listening to this, like playing it and listening to like the fandom thing for it. So yeah, there's a lot of things I still don't understand, and I have listened, or I've done numerous things. Anyway, wait, did I skip out? No, okay. Oh, it's you. So, how'd it go? I trust you haven't forgotten what I told you. Have you managed to gain Beelzebub's trust somewhat? Dude, just come clean, please. Like, don't lie. I'm not stupid. Are you Belfgor? Aww. So you already figured me out, have you? Well, you're no fun at all. Oh, there's more people. Hi, welcome. We're knee deep in the middle of this. That's right, I'm Belphegor, Avatar Sloth. I'm the 7th demon living here in this building. Why are you in the attic? Yeah, why did you lie to me?
Huh?
Why did I lie to you? Oh, you must be referring to how I pretended to be human. It wasn't so much that I lied to you, more that I was teasing you. Though I figured it wouldn't be long before you found out the truth either way. Humans really are stupid. A stupid, foolish lot. I can't be that stupid if I figured out who you were in less than 2 days. I'm just saying. Did Beale actually tell you about me? Well, that alone suggests that he trusts you. Good, because I really don't trust you right now. What? The first few words out of your mouth was a lie to me. Do you think I'm going to trust you? He and my other brothers all believe that I was forced to go to the human world as an exchange student, don't they? I'd love to see the looks on their faces if they found out that Lucifer was actually keeping me up here in this filthy attic. I'm pretty sure attics don't have normal lighting. They're supposed to be old and worn down and decrepit and potentially full of bats or butterflies or just outside worldly things. There's a whole thing of lighting. There's numerous candles everywhere. The attic is not filthy. If it's filthy, you probably made it that way. But now you know the truth, don't you? I lied to you, sure. But Lucifer did lock me up here. That's the truth. Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure? Because you said that about the last thing too, and that turned out to be a lie. Why don't you get your brothers to help you? You lied to me. If that were possible, I would have done it long ago. Think about it. My other brothers learned about my current situation. What do you think they'd do? I'm sure they'd fly into a fit of rage and confront Lucifer about it. Dude, the same dude you are talking about looks like he is sleep deprived. He doesn't look it, but he seems like it. He seems like he is sleep deprived. I'm sure that if 5 other people took him on, they could probably go up against him. I'm just saying. You, out of all of them, are... I'm pretty sure they rank their ages by the power they have, and he is technically the youngest, so it doesn't matter if you are or aren't there for that. I'm sure they could take him on. I'm sure they could. Plus, you have me. But I don't know what I would do. I would do something. I don't know what I could do though. I was gonna say I could RKO him, but I don't think you could do that if 5 other people are trying to beat him up. And if that happened, it wouldn't be any ordinary family squabble. No, it might very well devolve into a war that would envelop the entire Devildom. Oh. What did my VTuber do there for a second? It just straight up froze. Uh, if worse came to worse, even the human world wouldn't be spared its effects. I know at least 3 states that would absolutely not need to worry. I don't think the human world I don't think the human world is your concern. I think it would be the devildom. Like, I'm just saying. You guys transform. You know what? I have one word for you. Texas. Do you know the kind of people that live there? And it's like that in like 5 other states. I don't think you need to worry about us. Just worry about yourselves. I'd like to find a peaceful resolution to all this. You know, at this point, I'm gonna go against everything he says. I don't want peace. Violence can solve some problems, and it'd probably solve this one. For Lucifer, for the devildom, and for the human world as well. I know that's a lie. You cannot be locked up by someone and not hold some sort of resentment. Personally, I'd like to be able to have a proper face-to-face talk with Lucifer. Sure, we may have had a falling out, but really, it was only a little misunderstanding. If I could just talk with him, he'd realize that that was the case. What kind of a falling out? You know what? I'm asking too many questions. I need to find some way to get out of here. Find Lucifer, have a talk with him. That's all I want. And that's the truth. You understand, right? Absolutely. I can't trust you. You lied to me. Even so, it doesn't change the fact that everything I told you is the truth. I think a zombie apocalypse is a normal Tuesday for them. I don't think Florida would have to worry about that at all. You're the only person I can count on to help me now. Well, I'm not a calculator, so I wouldn't count on me. If you reconsider and decide you want to help, come back here. I'll be waiting for you. I don't think you got much of a choice. You're kind of locked in the attic, so you are gonna be waiting there for a good while. The next morning, Lucifer and Beelzebub are talking about something. Why would I want to eavesdrop? I guess I don't get a choice here. I haven't heard anything from Belfie up in the human world. He's probably been busy. The life of an exchange student is a busy one. Well, I got time to eavesdrop apparently, so it can't be that busy. Belfie was against the whole idea of the exchange program from the start. I know he didn't want to go to the human world of all places. No, I don't imagine he did. Come on, Lucifer. You have to forgive Belfie. And while he's doing that, let's get through our little tiny dance battle because I don't want to be doing this forever. Please. I don't want to do this anymore. I need to make a little soundboard thing of just random little audios. I need that one clip of the kid. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I need that for every time I have to go through the same thing on my games. I don't like having to spam click to get through stuff. And I have to like every single time I get to one of these. If you insist on sending an exchange student to the human world, I'll go instead. So could you please let Belfie come back here to the Devil Dome? No. But you understand Diablo's dream, don't you? For angels, demons, and humans to recognize, accept, and respect one another, and to create a new world together. Exactly. And the first step towards that goal is his exchange program. But Belphegor opposed it. I will eliminate anyone who tries to stand in the way of Diablo's dream, no matter who they might be. Even if it's my own brother. Really? Really? We're doing this. I have some fun news. I would like to eavesdrop in. Well, not eavesdropping, but just you know, kind of just throw in your lap. Beal, it's not that I don't understand how you feel. Belfie is your twin brother, and you're especially close to him. So, with that said, answer me this. Who would you choose to side with? Belphegor or me? So, he can't manage to answer, huh? That's just like Beal. What? What? Don't look at me like that. You're eavesdropping on them too. You're trying to tell me that it's okay for you to do it, but not me? If we stay here too long, eventually Lucifer is gonna find us. Come on, let's head over that way. If I can talk. Huh. So Beal told you about Belfie and Lilith, did he? Gotta say, getting Beal to tell you about Belfie and Lilith. For a human, you've done good. I gotta hand it to you. Anyway, how do I explain this? So, we were all actually angels up in the celestial realm before we fell from grace, so to speak. Back then, Lucifer was especially fond of Beal, Belfie, and Lilith. He loved those three. But things changed after we ended up in the Devil Dome. Lucifer's such a super serious guy and all, so after pledging loyalty to Lord Diablo, he always put Diablo's desires first from that point on, no matter what. He does it even when it's something he doesn't agree with, you know? I mean, seriously, would it kill him to be a little flexible sometimes? But anyway, that's what brought this on. When Lord Diablo suggested this, oh my gosh, I got through most of that perfectly fine. When Lord Diablo suggested this exchange program thing, and Belfie opposed it, Lucifer wouldn't listen to the thing Belfie said. He just sent him straight up to the human world, and that was that. I mean, I'm not saying that Belfie would have convinced him of anything, even if he'd taken time to listen. But still. If the two of them would have talked it out, I can't help thinking things would have turned out different. Whoa! Did you hear that? I just said something kind of awesome there, didn't I? It's not often I do that. Way to go, me. Man, I'm amazing. Hey, come on. I think I deserve some praise here. And while you're at it, how about you show a little reverence too? Personally, I'd like to be able to have a proper face-to-face talk with Lucifer. Sure, we may have had a falling out, but really, it's only a little misunderstanding. If I could just talk with him, he'd realize that was the case. I need to find some way to get out of here, find Lucifer, and to have a talk with him. That's all I want. Hey, come on! Are you even listening to anything I'm saying here? Don't ignore me. So, Lucifer and Belphegor have a talk. Something might actually change. I don't know about that, Chief. At the very least, it might make Beelzebub feel better. It's hard on him, caught between the two of them like he is. Well, this certainly is unexpected. It's only been a day and you're already back. Thought it would be longer before you returned. If you ever did at all. So, I take it you've decided to help me? I have to wonder though, what was it that changed your mind? For Beal? I see. Wait, who was that just popped up there? I didn't I looked away for like 2 seconds. Wait. Oh, crud. Neither of my chats went down. What the heck happened there? They actually do have voice actors. They have the Japanese ones. There is actually a group on YouTube that, oh, what am I trying to say? They made like a whole, like, English dub thing for it. I wish they would actually make like a, like, canon list, I guess, or actually look for the English voice actors for them. Especially because I think this game has an animate too. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff this game has. It blew up a while ago and then it kind of fell off for a little bit. But they had a bunch of stuff for it. Will this tell me who popped up right there? No. I wish I was a voice actor. That would be fun. I don't think I can get into half the roles. I don't know who that was that popped up there though. I don't have any way of telling either. Oh well. I'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll go back through this, I think. Well, no matter what your reason is, this works out well for me. So I'm fine with it. Now, I'll say this as many times as I have to because it's important. You can't tell my other brothers anything about this. They have to keep believing that I'm up in the human world as an exchange student. Now, if you got that, then go ahead and go back to your room. You're not gonna boss me around. That's mean. Actually, wait a minute. There's something important I still haven't said. I really do appreciate your help. Honestly. If you hadn't shown up, I would have been trapped up here for who knows how long. So, I want you to know that I'm grateful. Thank you. Can you come outside now? I'm in front of the House of Lamentation. Wait, why is he here now? Luke wants to see me. Ducky, you came! Thank you! I was worried. I don't know what I'd do if someone saw me hang out in a place like this. I can't make the dog joke. Did you need something? Oh, the devs are messed up for that. Why every time he comes on the screen, why is it an option to make a dog joke? They're screwed up for that. Yeah, if I didn't, I wouldn't have come to this den of demons. Now, I'll get right to the point. I need you to let me spend the night in your room tonight. Please, I'm begging you. Ooh, we got free money. Can I level stuff up now? I don't know. It was you. Yes, I have enough. I have enough. What? Oh. What did I do on these ones? Maybe I gotta get halfway through. Maybe I gotta get to there. I was gonna say, the end cap level for all these, the normal ones are 40. And that wasn't letting me go any further. I didn't even need to fight. I'm just gonna keep poking your nose. I don't want to sit through that. A pet is a big responsibility. That is an understatement. It's more than a big responsibility. It's like 90% of your life at that point. Speaking of which, I'm actually not going to pick my dog up because he was already irritated with me today. So he has to take allergy medicine every day, and the things we usually hide his medicine in so he'll take it. He was mad he couldn't get that today because we were out and we forgot to pick some up at the store. So he was mad and he snuffed me all night. So I probably, to avoid having him angry at me, should just leave him be for the night. Especially too, I think he's snoring. Yeah, I think so. Either that or he's just laying like really awkwardly. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, he didn't skip any text. Also, he has some very cool eyes. I just now noticed that they're blue and yellow. I thought they were gray for some reason. Anyways, into the actual story now. Ducky, this isn't what I was talking about at all. I believe I asked to stay in your room. So what are we doing here in Beelzebub's? You're talking too loud. If you don't want the others to know you're here, you'd better keep it down. Answer the question. No one can use Ducky's room right now. What? What do you mean no one can use it? It's all because of the custard. The custard. Ducky and I have to share a room now. We don't have a choice. Those were Lucifer's orders. I don't remember asking anyone to pick up a dog from the street and bring it back here. Not to mention one that never stops barking. Hey, don't you compare me to a dog. Anyway, I wasn't picked up off the street. I came here of my own free will. Here, drink this for now and try to calm down. What's this supposed to be? It's red. Better not be some sort of weird demon drink. Like, some strange creature's blood or something. Tell me it's not. It's just pomegranate juice. What? Beelzebub, why are you being so nice to me? It's creeping me out. Because you gave me cake once. Did I? Ah, right. You're talking about that one time. What one time? It's nothing important, really. But in recent years, I've actually been learning how to bake cakes and pastries and things. You know what? That honestly is cool. Good for you. No. It's nothing so impressive. I mean, I've only been doing it for about 300 years or so. I'm still an amateur. 300 years. Somehow, in theory, this child is older than I am. What? What? But yeah, it's true. Michael loves sweets of all kinds. So, I'd like to present him with the cake I made myself someday. That's why I'm doing it. Anyway, not too long ago, I was testing out a new cake recipe when Beale happened to walk by. And he mentioned he was hungry, so Just thinking back on it makes me wish I could have some right now. I only meant for him to sample it and give me his opinion. But he inhaled the entire thing in a single bite. He didn't even stop to taste it. It was good, and I told you so back then as well. He loves tea, but his vocabulary is almost non-existent. He'd make the worst food reporter ever. Why are you here? That would be the only plausible thing. Yeah, he turned his nose up, so that is clearly what happened. This is all Simon's fault. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for him. He's getting way too chummy with these demons. We are angels, proud inhabitants of the celestial realm. And what's more, we report directly to Michael, the Archangel himself. Yet because of this stupid exchange program, we've been sent down here to the Devildom of all places. And what's more, we're supposed to associate with demons. It's unbelievable. I mean, we're talking about demons here. Just the idea of speaking with one face to face is repulsive. Ugh. Let's not forget that I'm actually a demon myself. If we go making friends with demons, what do you think's gonna happen next? Huh? I'll tell you what. We'll be corrupted. I'm always warning him about this, but he ignores me. Then he just leaves to have tea with Diavolo. That sounds nice. I am not gonna lie. I'm jealous about that. He even suggested that I ask Barbados to instruct me in the finer points of baking pastries and cakes. Can you believe it? True. It said that Barbados is the greatest pastry chef in all the 3 worlds. But he's a demon. Simon won't listen to the thing I say. It could disappear off the face of the earth for all he cared. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he even finds me annoying. Maybe he thinks of me like a dog. A noisy dog that never shuts up. Well, it's true that you never shut up. Some would rather spend time with demons than with me. Oh, so this is just about being jealous then. I told Simon our friendship was over, and then I strode right out of Purgatory Hall. That's our dorm. So I can't go crawling back now. Not after I did that. Which is why I'm asking you to let me stay here for a while. I don't think you want to do that. I've nearly died like 3 times. I'm just saying. You guys, check it. Look at how cool I am. I'm so cool that the other team just runs off. They don't even want to do a dance battle. That is so cool. Oh, I got free money too, and I leveled him up. Wait. I am all over the map, I know. I'm sorry. I keep remembering things. I gotta go in here. I think. It's that. We go here. I wish they did the same mechanic thing like they did in the Nightbringer game, where you can just click the farthest point and it upgrades everything behind it, but you can't do that in this one. They didn't, because that one came out after this one. That's not an option. Actually, I gotta go home. I keep looking over. My dog keeps freaking me out. You have 3 different beds. You could get up on my bed. You could lay on any of your other beds. And you... My dog is the weirdest animal ever. I have an actual proper dog bed for him. And then I have like 1 or 2 other places of like bedding for him. Not because I have 10,000 beds for him on purpose. It's just things I have for him. So I can, yeah, that's what I thought. But he has the other blankets and things because they're the ones he had from when he was a puppy. So I keep them in here. The point is, he has all of these beds. And he lays on the small pile of clothes I have that I didn't kick down from today. Or I didn't put in our hamper or things like that. It is literally like a shirt, a pair of pants, and like the towel and things from a shower and things like that. It is the tiniest pile of clothes. And he chose that as a bed. Not his actual bed. And he knows he's allowed up on my bed too. Yet for some reason he chooses a pile of dirty clothes. I don't get him. He's even more weird though because half the time he chooses to lay on our like me and my family's shoes as like pillows. I don't know why. He doesn't chew them up, he chooses to lay on them. Apparently in his little brain, he thinks that if he lays on them, we can't leave. I can absolutely boop him for you. I don't know if he'll let me right now because he's already been like really sassy with me today. But if he comes over here in the next few minutes, I'm gonna boop him for you. I'm just making sure because I have done this before in games. I skip log or the dialogue boxes. Oh yeah, before I go on any further, I wanted to ask because I just got a drink of water. I wanted to ask, did you guys know that they make a thing, a gallon jug of the Capri Sun juice? I didn't know that was a thing. I thought you could only get them in the pouches, but they actually have like gallon things of the actual Capri Sun juice. Since my brother doesn't drink pop, he's been getting that. And I don't even know how he came across it himself, but he's like, "Oh yeah, they make this." And I tried it the other day. I was like, "Okay, it's it has color to it. I'm like, it can't be the same thing. It is the exact same thing. It is the exact same thing. It is, I don't even know how they did it, but now that every now and then I drink that, but I didn't know they had that. I don't honestly know if they make a 50-gallon barrel. You know what? They might. I don't know if they do or not. They have them in the little like gallon bottle things at the store. There is a website out there though for specifically restaurants where you can bulk buy things. So maybe. I don't honestly know, but there is a good chance that might exist. I didn't know that was a thing though until he found that out. He finds the weirdest stuff though. Because he doesn't drink pop or anything anymore. And he drinks mostly juice. And I can't even say tea. He drinks juice. Or the only type of tea he drinks is like the fruit tea things, I guess. Like teas with different fruits in them. Or like extra sweet, like sweet tea. Those are like the only things he drinks now. And every so often, he will find something like really, really weird and out there that you would not expect them to have. I forgot what the one thing he found was, but oh no, that wasn't him. That was my mom that found that. But they're like him and my mom for some reason find like the weirdest drinks. But for the Capri Sun thing, you can actually thank him for coming across that. I don't even know how he found that. I have to ask. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna message him really quick. I'm gonna see if he's still on. Or if he's still up. I don't know if he is or not. But if he answers me, I will gladly answer how he came across that. For now though, while we're waiting, we'll get through this chapter. Or this part of this. I already forgot. I didn't skip anything. Okay, so we're starting with a question. Which I already forgot what happened in the last one. Even though you hate demons? Oh, well, what choice do I have? This is the only place I could think of to go. You know what? It's not my room, I don't say. I'll let you make the decision, because it's your room. Okay, Luke can stay here. I do owe him for giving me that cake after all. Really? I can stay? Just make sure that my brothers don't find out about you. They knew I was sheltering an angel. They'd kick me out of the dorm. Alright, got it. Leave it to me. I'll make sure no one ever finds out. You think I'm about to let some demons find me? I don't think so. In that case, do us all a favor and be quiet. Hey, what's the deal, Ducky? Is that all you're gonna eat? If you don't have yourself a proper breakfast, you'll run out of gas before lunchtime. You know what? I'm not gonna answer this. I'm not gonna say anything on it. So you're really willing to bring me back something to eat so I can have breakfast too? That would be amazing. Thanks. Wow, you're so nice, Ducky. Oh, but I can't eat any of that weird stuff demons like. Like fried bat, monkey brains, that sort of stuff. Um, you know what? I'm gonna leave things here. I don't think I need to bring up Florida again, or Texas, or any of the weird other country places in the world. Also, I hate anything tomato flavored. You know what? He gets it. He gets it. Absolutely. One thing I can actually agree with. I can't handle ketchup either. And there are some cheeses I don't like. It depends on the variety. Oh, and also, are you feeling sick to your stomach? Is that it? Um. Yeah, it's something like that. He actually said something that would be honestly accurate. You're feeling homesick, aren't you? You must miss the human world. I don't know. I really think Ducky's the type to get homesick. Why are you talking about me like I'm not even here? You could say I don't take you as the type to get homesick. I am literally right here. Well, I think I've had enough for now. Huh? Beal, you're actually gonna leave food on your plate. Uneaten food. You've gotta be kidding me. I can't ever remember you doing that. My memory goes back at least 5,000 years. A lot further than what I probably could remember. I didn't say I wasn't gonna eat it. I'm gonna take it back to my room and finish it there. That's all. Ooh, that's cool too. Wait, they're all different types of animals. What? What is my VTuber doing? Why does it do that every time I turn my head? Hold on, let me try and fix this. Maybe it just got offset. I think that's it. I hope. I don't know. Is this the end of the world? Are we about to be invaded by an army of angels? Can you really be called the avatar of gluttony if you don't even finish all the food on your plate? If you don't have that, you're just a regular demon, aren't you? You picked up a cat from the street and brought it back to your room, didn't you? That's what this is about. Feel, once you've had your fun with this animal, you need to put it back where you found it. Actually, it's more of a dog than a cat. Did you say something? Nope, nothing. Considering they call this place the House of Lamentation, I would have expected it to be more impressive. But it's just big. That's all. Other than that, it's not so different from Purgatory Hall. Hey, Ducky! Beelzebub! What's in this room here? Luke, you can't just leave my room whenever you feel like it. My brothers will find out. But everyone else is off to class right now, right? I can't stay cooped up in that room forever. I'll go crazy. Whoa, what's up with this room here? It's crammed wall to wall with books. And all of them have to do with demons. He keeps darting around. I can't manage to catch him. Wow! The view appears amazing. That you can see the entire Devilum. Oh! I see Purgatory Hall. Look! The window near the spire there is my room. Ducky! Beelzebub! Look! This is typical babysitting. I can't even say anything. This is how it typically goes. So, you've heard the story about Lucifer and his brothers, right? They used to be angels. Well, all except for Satan. It was a long, long time ago. So long ago that you humans couldn't even imagine how far back it was. Back then, Lucifer was the strongest and most beautiful of all the angels. He had 6 pure white wings, and light radiated from him. Now, look, keep this between us, alright? You absolutely cannot tell anyone else, understand? Not Beelzebub, or any of his brothers either. But, back then, I admired Lucifer even more than Michael. And it wasn't just me. Other angels felt the same way. I think everyone did. Remember? This is our little secret, okay? You scared me. Beelzebub, at least knock before coming in. Sure, this is your room. Right now it's my room too. We're in big trouble. You're about to be found out. Huh? We're having a surprise inspection now. Yippee! What does that entail? I don't know if he's been to Florida. I can say that the memes about Florida are 1010% correct, unfortunately. I was gonna say or explain this before. The last trip we went out for like a family vacation thing, we saved up for a while for it because it's not one. Okay, so I had to start kind of from the beginning. When me and my family go on vacation, it's not like it's just me and everyone that lives in the house I live in. It's me and like our whole little circle of intermediate families. So like my aunt, my uncle, then it's my grandpa, my sister and her little family, and then like everyone that lives in this house. So it's kind of like a huge group of people that usually go. Not really big. Not as big as it used to be in like years past, but it's still a very, very big group of people that go. So it took us a while to save up. We actually went out to Florida And let me tell you, the people out there are on something entirely different. I cannot begin to tell you the number of people that I it is so weird. We so one of the days we were out there, we had like nothing to do. And because my brother's a huge collector, he's like, "Hey, there's like one mall in this entire state. They have a Hot Topic here. I'd like to see if they have any exclusives cuz at the time they had a bunch of stuff coming out." And my parents were like, "Okay, well, we'll go to this." They had went to like this like outdoor mall, I guess. It wasn't the one that had the Hot Topic and things like that in it, but they're like, "Okay, you know what? There's a collectible store in here actually. We'll go here and look around." I witnessed 3 grown adults. Keep in mind, this was 3 different groups, okay? I witnessed 3 full-grown adults being pushed around by their friends in the little like cars they have for little kids at like Home Depot or like Walmart or some grocery stores where it looks like they're driving. They were in that. And there was like numerous people, like you couldn't go into a single store where someone wasn't like belching out singing. And then to top things off, the number of people they had on the side of the road, just I can't even say they were on like drugs or anything. I can't even say they were on anything. Literally every time you stop, you'd get someone that would look at you, like make eye contact and just like out of nowhere just straight up smile at you. Or the one apparently was trying to get someone's attention in the car behind us or something, and they thought that we were someone. I don't even know, but they ended up like flailing their arms at us. And to top things off, dude, the roads there make like no sense. Like, I understand, don't get me wrong, the roads here where I live, because let's face it, I can say where I live because quite frankly, it's not a secret. The road, don't get me wrong, the roads in Colorado are like really packed, okay? The roads in Florida aren't packed. They make no sense. Like, do you know how many times we had to go on this roundabout thing just to leave the airport when we had first gone there? Usually we road trip. That was our first experience with flying. And we ended up in this roundabout like highway system thing for about 10 minutes before we finally found the road that led off to an exit that got us out of the airport. And it was just as hard to get back into the place. It has to be the water there. It has to be the water there. Florida people, I'm fully convinced. My brother always says that there certain people aren't real. I don't think the entirety of Florida is even real. I think at this point it's just like the weirdest people. It's like the whole entire world or the entirety of the whole US continent or North American continent, I should say. It's like the entirety of our little continent has decided to say, yeah, no, don't like you. It's not we don't like you, but it's just we think you'd survive here. And just push all like the weirdos. Wait, people actually think Colorado is a weird state. I need to know about this now. I've heard that our airport is weird, which, to be fair, it is. I cannot begin to tell you the number of like terrible stories there are of the airport here. But I didn't know people actually thought anyone that lived in Colorado was weird. At that point, it's not far off base. There's so many people here now. I think everyone that's here, it doesn't want to be. So that doesn't sound like it's far off base. At least it's... I have been told by someone before. I forget where. It was online somewhere. And I told someone that I live in Colorado. And they like ghosted me for a few seconds and they're like, do you live in the mountains? I forget where the conversation went, but basically they thought that I was a part of like some cryptic group. Like I know Colorado is weird, but it's not that bad. It can't be that bad. There are so many. I forgot about Ohio. There's so many states that should not exist. I do know for a fact though, the one thing with Colorado that's weird, that apparently I didn't even know here, and you know what? I'll actually look up a picture and show you guys. Because this is like the most bizarre thing. Hold on, let me do this. I gotta move my mic so I can get to my keyboard really quick. Okay, so I have a fun thing here to show you guys of the airport. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but there is this statue outside of one of the airports here. I say one of the airports. It's like the main airport, and this is the first thing most people see when they fly in. There is a very fun statue that we have outside the airport. Would you like to see it? And it is very fitting too, because it's very similar to it's very similar to one of the characters' names in this game. This happens to be the oh so fun statue that we have outside the airport. This is at night. Its eyes light up like that at night. Do you... And here's the fun part. Do you know the name of this statue? That is the name that has been decided for this. It's not a joke. I really wish it was. Fun history about this. Apparently this statue actually fell on the guy that was making it, and I forget if it actually I forget if it actually killed him or not, but it ended up falling on him. But that is the fun thing you get greeted with when you first fly in here. And the number of theories with the airport itself is horrendous. I would suggest if you ever have to do research on a different state for any sort of like cult stuff, I guess, go ahead and do the airport. That would be fun. That would give you enough material for the entire day. To more specifically to go on for like an entire hour if you need a really long report. Or actually no, I would say that. I was gonna say you could do the railroad stuff here because it's still up and going, but I don't think someone would want to hear about railroads in comparison to that. There are also, like, you know, now I am thinking about it. I was sitting here trashing on Florida because I was sitting here trashing on Florida because I was like, no, I don't think the people there are real. Up in the mountains somewhere, yeah, the number of things that go on in the mountains is terrible. In one spot, well, not in one spot, in numerous spots, specifically in Colorado, there are flat areas where they have had like UFO sightings, like numerous UFO sightings. And then, there's another spot where it's the sand dunes, but basically all that is it's like a giant dust bowl kind of thing. It's where all the dirt that's in the mountains just pretty much gathered up, and it's the equivalent of like a mini desert just in the middle of the mountains. I think it's a national park too. I don't know. I know for a fact, actually, yeah, up where me and my family had just went last weekend, there's like 3 or 4 prisons out there, and they're like top security ones, and they're just out where the public can see them. The one is a museum now. The other 2 are actually functional still. There's now that I think about, maybe I should just say, oh yeah, I live in Colorado, because now the more I think about it, the worse things get. The worse things get. The incredible disappearing doggy. That sounds like my dog. Anytime I tell him that he has to take a thing, a BATH. Okay. Thankfully, he did not hear me spell that. Anytime I tell him he has to do that, he takes off, and I can't find him for like a good 30 minutes. Anyways, I didn't skip any of the dialogue. No. We're having a surprise inspection. A surprise inspection? What do you mean? I mean exactly what I said. Lucifer shows up unannounced and goes around checking each room to see if anyone is out past curfew. Oh. In that case, all I have to do is hide, right? Maybe under the bed? Or behind the curtains? Oh no. You'll have to do way better than that. Lucifer does more than just check to see if everyone's in their rooms. He also searches the inside of the room itself. Asmodeus had a witch that he had brought back home one night in his room. She transformed into a spider and hid, but Lucifer still found her. What? Why does he have to go to such lengths? I clicked that before I was done reading. We didn't have anything like that at Purgatory Hall. That's because you don't have Lucifer living with you at Purgatory Hall. He originally started doing it because Mammon kept sneaking out after curfew and coming home late. And he'd hide stacks of unpaid bills in his room so no one could find them. Mammon, that idiot. There'll be time to blame Mammon later. Right now, you need to hide. Get inside that closet. What's the point of me hiding in the closet? I mean, you said you found a witch that transformed herself into a spider, right? Well, if you keep standing there doing nothing, he'll find you for sure. I'll think up some excuse to keep him from looking in there. Now, hurry. Alright, inspection time. Bill, Ducky, I see you're both here. I'm gonna have to look through your room to be certain everything's in order here. But before I do, is there anything you'd like to tell me? Woof. I said that to be sarcastic. I didn't think that was gonna get me anything. It's great. I thought that was a safe option that nothing would happen with. I could have been sarcastic. Never mind, I guess. I see. I heard rumor that Bill's been keeping some sort of a dog or a cat in here. But from that little woof you made just now, Ducky, I take it that you're trying to say there's no pet at all. It was you all along. You thought it was a dog, but it was me, Ducky, all along. No, just I need to make that a meme template for this now. I actually make it a Dio thing. You thought it was a dog, but it was me, Dio. That makes it even worse though, especially with what happened at the beginning of JoJo. Oh, Bill, Open up the closet. There's nothing in there but Belfie's clothes. Wait, so I can't lay in his bed. I can't lay in that bed. But you can hide someone in his closet. Didn't you hear me? Open it. With that, Beale opens the door, revealing the inside of the closet, where Luke is nowhere to be seen. Well, it seems you really aren't hiding a puppy in here. I guess it was only a rumor then. Yeah. I tried telling you it was me, but... Alright, that wraps up my inspection. Both of you make sure you go to bed early. Luke disappeared. Weird. I know I pushed him into the closet a minute ago. What's going on? Huh. Where could Luke have gone? He's playing the Houdini thing. I told you guys, not yesterday, on the stream Thursday. A magician was gonna come steal me. He took him too. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what he's gonna do with them. How many more do I have to do in this one? Oh, I guess I could have seen. Okay. Oh, yippee, I leveled up.
Hey, hey, hey! Ore-sama sanju! Yo! Yo! Ja, souyu koto de.
Okay, bye. I need to finish this. Luke never did come back last night. He saw it too, right, Ducky? He saw me push him into the closet. So, then, why did he just fit? Well, hello, Beale. Ducky. Good to see you. You two are looking after Luke, right? I hope he isn't causing you too much trouble. I'm so sorry you had to get caught up in our private squabble. I tried to stop him before he could run off, but Luke is just too quick, I'm afraid. I'd appreciate it if you could take care of him until he's ready to come back again. Thank you both. Yeah, we're taking care of him. We totally didn't lose him. He's in capable hands, absolutely. Would it be best to tell Simon about Luke's disappearance? Nah. He seems fine. Wherever he is, he at least has some oxygen. I think. He'll be fine. I hope. Luke can be a real handful. He's still young and immature as angels go, and he knows little of the world. So, he tends to judge everything in life from the perspective of someone in the celestial realm, using its logic. Though, that's also one of the positive things about Luke. He's honest, genuine, and he adheres to a strict set of values that he doesn't break. When the two of us were originally chosen for the exchange program in the Devil Dome, he was extremely upset and depressed. It was hard for him. But personally, I thought that studying in the Double Dome would be a good opportunity for Luke. Here, Luke's able to come in contact with demons as well as human students like you, Ducky. It's a change for him to expand his perspective. And on top of that, it's my hope that he'll be able to grow as an angel as well. I'm guessing Michael must have felt the same way, which is why I chose Luke for this program. Though Luke himself hasn't figured that out still. Why not tell him? I believe this is true in the human world too, but some supervisors like to teach the people they lead directly, to give them the answers they need. But others like to make those they lead think for themselves and have them figure things out on their own. I belong to the latter group. I like to sit back and watch Luke find the answer on his own. You know what? That seems like good leadership skills, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you. Though, I'm not sure if Luke would agree with you. If you find yourself unable to put up with him anymore, go ahead and kick him out. I'm sure he'll come back to me if he has no place else to go. Well then, I'll be seeing you. In the end, neither of us was able to tell Simon about how Luke had disappeared. We'd better track down Luke ASAP. Roger, Roger. I don't know where to check first, though. From the look on your face, I'm guessing he wasn't anywhere on the second floor either. Although, honestly, it really is impossible to search all of the second floor, since my brother's rooms comprise most of it. Well, I didn't find him either. I looked all over the first floor, but I didn't see him anywhere. We should try one more time. This time, you look on the first floor, Ducky, and I'll search the So, you're looking for something, are you? What are you two whispering about? I don't know what you mean. We're not whispering. No, we're not. Oh, yes, you are. And you'd better give me the truth, or I might have to go tell Lucifer about this. I don't have a death wish, so I'm gonna spill the beans. I spilled the beans. It's Luke. Luke. The angel Luke. There's no way he's here in the House of Lamentation. He hates demons. No, we're not talking about the angel Luke. We're talking about a dog. We're looking for a dog named Luke. So you really are hiding a dog in your room then? Did think it was awfully strange that you didn't finish your breakfast. I won't say anything to Lucifer about this, but after you've had your fun with this dog of yours, you need to get rid of it. Looks like we managed to worm our way out of that somehow. We better find Luke fast. Someone else ends up discovering him before we do. There's a good chance it'll spell trouble for us. Strange that we still haven't found him even after searching for all this time. If we assume he left the House of Lamentation, then did he go back to Purgatory Hall? Or could he have gone somewhere else? Still, We definitely hid him in the closet. I know we did.
ありえない。
So, even if he did go somewhere else, it's weird that he disappeared while inside the closet. Could Luke actually be somewhere inside the House of Lamentation? There's a decorative dollhouse near the entrance to the building. It's an accurate scale model of the House of Lamentation itself. Wait a second. Look at the dollhouse here. It's strange. There's an extra room here. One that doesn't exist. Ooh, he found a secret passage. Oh no, a boss fight. Whatever shall I do? Think. We're just gonna skip. Okay, before I go do all that,
おかえり。成果は
I have a lot I gotta do here. Wait, I want that one. How do I change the profile picture?
戻ってき
I don't want this one. I want the cuter looking one. I'm looking. I was gonna say, do the challenges reset? No. No, they don't. Oh, we got more gambling money. How fun.
戻ってきたのか。
Okay, let's see. Can we level up any of these? Please? No! I gotta go get more money. I can get more money. I have more money. Not enough though. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna try and level this card up a little bit more. And then I'm going to probably call it because looking at the time, it is very late. And even at that, looking at my stream, I have been going for 2 hours. And I've kind of screwed my throat up. So yeah, there is that. Okay, yippee. Wait, no. Oh, that's a lot of money I don't have. Can it, no. Dang it, so I can't do any of this right now. I can put it in on this card. Yeah, that's about all he can do. Okay. How many rares do I have? Let me see. Oh, that's gonna be fun. How about SR? No, 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 no. I didn't want to do that. Okay, I don't want to do that. SSR. How many of these do I have? Okay, these ones won't be that bad. Actually, no, I didn't want that. Why is my mouse so sensitive? Well, I know why my mouse is sensitive. The buttons on the side that are usually to go back and forward in the different pages on Google are also things to be clicked now. That one is gonna be very, very hard. Okay. And I gotta do that for these two. Oh my gosh. How much HP do I have?
おかえり。成果はあったかい。 戻ってきたのか。嬉しいよ。
Okay. So I think I am going to call it a night. This is going to be a very slow boat to 100% this game, but I am going to try because I genuinely believe I can actually 100% the game. Well, more specifically, 100% it without spending money. Because a lot of people apparently think that you have to spend money on the game. And I know that for a fact to be not true. Because especially with like me, on my personal account, I'm not that far into the actual story part of it, but in the way of like achievements and stuff, I've gotten a lot of them done. Um, it's gonna be a long thing too because I gotta level up all the memory cards. I gotta level up all the normal cards. I gotta put all the shard pieces together. I have to do the event cards. Um, and that in itself is fun because I think there's over 20 special events, different things like that. And there's so many cards and stuff on them. You have to 100% the stories on them too. So, a very long boat. A very, very long. It's going to be a very hard time to do this. Anyways, I'm probably going to call it here. Um, just mainly because it's already 2 hours and 30 minutes in. So, that and it's about 1 in the morning. And I don't want to have a rerun of last night's stream when I was falling asleep by the end of it. Because I need to apologize for that. I don't know what happened. Last night I was sitting here and I was talking to you guys at the end of my stream, and I just started to more or less pass out and pretty much forgot what I was in the middle of talking about. Half of the things I said, I don't even remember. Like, I don't even remember the last 20, 30 minutes of last night's stream. But here's the bad thing, too. So I ended stream last night, right? As soon as I ended stream, I immediately turned my computer off, I unhooked my mic, and I unplugged my lights. I fell asleep in my chair. I had enough energy to do that. I fell asleep in my chair. I didn't even get in my bed. I think I fell asleep for like 2 hours or something like that. I woke up at like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm like, why am I still at my desk? So then I finally got up. I don't know what the deal was last night. I got like really, really tired just out of nowhere. But at least now I'm at least coherent. So that's already a positive in the right direction. Um but yeah, uh my thing is pretty much the same like I say every night. Um the only social media I have up and going right now is my Tumblr because at the moment I'm not I don't I don't know what happened to my one Instagram account that had my cosplay stuff. That is just signed out on my phone and computer and everything, so I gotta figure out what happened there because it's still active, but I don't know what happened. And then I have I have other ones on there too. I don't even remember what's on my link tree, but there are so many I'm going through and getting rid of because I don't use those social media accounts anymore. It's kind of getting tedious to keep updating them if I'm not even on them. So I will be cleaning them out. So at the moment, like I usually say on all my streams, um, Tumblr is the only one that has notifications working on it apparently because my brother just told me tonight before I started streaming, "Hey, as a heads up, something's wrong with your notifications." When I asked him what, he said apparently last Tuesday it told him around the like our last break at like 1:30ish. It told him around then I was streaming. I was at work. I wasn't anywhere around my computer. So I know that Twitch is messed up. I know YouTube is for a fact from my own thing because I don't get 90% of the notifications anymore. Um I don't have I don't know what happened. Instagrams doesn't work for me either. So it's just Tumblr that works for me. um same thing I say every night. Just if you have suggestions or need to ask me something or reach out to me, just Tumblr because apparently my Discord server link has expired too. I don't know how to get it to where it doesn't expire. I think I just gotta update it. I'm hoping that's all. um yeah. Uh unless I don't know. I don't think I have any other way of getting. Yeah, that's about it. Um yeah, I don't unless I am looking at my link tree. This sounds terrible, especially if I have to keep up to date on things. Unless I'm looking at my link tree, I could not begin to tell you what social medias I have. I have so many of them. I can't keep up on all of them, and I don't even use 90% of them. I stopped using Instagram. It's just Tumblr and pretty much Discord are the main ones I actually use like daily. And I can say to an extent YouTube is. That's about it. Like that's all I use anymore. um so yeah, I'll have to figure it out. Moral of the story, just go to my Tumblr. That's about it though. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. So to all the people on YouTube and all the people on Twitch, I do appreciate you guys for stopping by. You don't have to. You don't even have to comment or anything. Even if you just stop by, that means like so much more to me than anything because that shows me that there's actually people out there that are interested in what I'm doing. So, thank you. Um I depending on how this week goes, I don't know if I'll stream Thursday and Friday. I'm hoping I can. It just depends because as of lately, my whole family and our work schedules and stuff have kind of been up in the air, so I don't know if I'll stream Thursday or Friday. If I go to stream Thursday, it'll be the same time usually. It's around 12:30ish Mountain Standard Time. Um And then Fridays, I'm still debating if I'm gonna do streams Fridays or if I'm like Friday nights, or if I'm gonna like double up on Thursdays and then do Saturday or what. Like I'm still trying to figure out a good schedule. Um I'll figure it out though. So long as nothing comes up throughout this week though, you guys can expect me to stream on Thursday. I'm glad my little VTuber decided to mess up like last second. Why it's doing that with the eyes now, I don't know. But I do appreciate you guys though. Thank you. You actually were able to find my Tumblr? I have. That's kind of like a whole thing I have for pretty much everything. Cosplays, writing, just everything. But yeah, that's about it for now. Um like I said, I'll be on Thursday, or not I'll be on. I'll stream Thursday. Um if I don't stream Thursday, then I probably will stream Friday night, Saturday night. Um but like always, if I don't stream Thursday, then please, please, please assume that ET found me. And as of currently, I'm in a triathlon across 3 different states in order to train to make it to the moon.